For 30 years, Saturday morning had a soundtrack. It was the sizzle of pancakes, the thump of a basketball in the driveway, the muffled sound of cartoons from the living room, the constant chorus of, "Mom, where's my," and "Honey, have you seen?" Our life together was a busy, beautiful, chaotic symphony. Our home was the headquarters of a sprawling, demanding, wonderful project called family. And then, one Saturday, the music stopped. The last child had moved out a year ago, the final day of work was 2 weeks in the past, and we sat here in this very kitchen with our coffee, and the only sound was the ticking of the clock on the wall. We looked at each other, and in the quiet, a question formed, so loud and so clear it didn't even need to be spoken. Now what? Who are we, now that it's just us? When you're building a life, your love becomes a form of project management. You are partners in the grand enterprise of raising children, building careers, and maintaining a home. Your conversations are about logistics, schedules, parent-teacher conferences, leaky faucets, and planning for the future. You operate as a team, driven by shared goals. And that's a beautiful and necessary kind of love. It's a love of action, of dependability, of showing up for each other in the trenches of daily life. But what happens when the project is finished? When the headquarters empties out and the team's primary mission is complete? The silence that follows isn't just an absence of noise. It's an absence of distraction. It's a vast open space that can feel both liberating and terrifying. For the first time in decades, you're looking at the person across the table not as your co-pilot in chaos, but simply as a person. And you realize with a jolt that you are both different people than the ones who started this journey. This is the quiet crisis that many of us face. There's a subtle fear that can creep in. What if we've grown in different directions? What if we only have in common now are the memories? Our identities were so wrapped up in our roles as mom, as dad, as the provider, as the organizer, that without them, we can feel a little lost. And it's hard to admit, even to yourself, that you might need to get to know the person you've been married to for half your life all over again. But what if we reframe this? What if this isn't an ending, but an invitation? This isn't a test to see if you still have anything in common. This is an opportunity for a second first date, 100 second first dates. It's the chance to be curious again, to ask questions you haven't asked in years, not about the kids or the house, but about them. What do they dream about now? What makes them laugh today? What quiet passion have they been setting aside for a day just like this one? The goal is not to recapture the people you were when you first fell in love. You can't. Life has shaped you both into something new, something more complex and interesting. The beautiful work of this chapter is to fall in love with the person who is sitting in front of you right now. It's about creating new rituals. The old ones were for the family. The new ones are just for you. It might not be a grand sweeping trip. It might be as simple as deciding to take a walk every evening after dinner, without phones, without a destination. It's moving from a partnership of doing to a partnership of simply being. That first quiet Saturday was unsettling, but it was also a beginning. It was the day we started learning a new kind of music together, a slower, more intentional melody. This new chapter, the one that begins with a quiet question, is the ultimate reward for a life of hard work. It's the space you've earned to rediscover not only your partner, but yourself. It's the chance to build a new kind of intimacy, one based not on shared responsibilities, but on shared presence. It's the beautiful, quiet gift of finally having time. Every relationship in this stage finds its own new rhythm. If you and your partner have discovered a new ritual, big or small, that helps you connect in this new chapter, I would love for you to share it in the comments. Your story could be the spark of an idea for someone else. And if these conversations about life's second act resonate with you, please consider subscribing to Wisdom Well. Let's navigate these beautiful, changing waters together. Thank you for being here.